Are you a daughter who is facing struggles in a relationship with your mother or vice versa? Well, if so, our next guest is here to bring peace back to that relationship. Welcome here to CT Style, Connecticut native Karen Anderson, author of The Peaceful Daughter's Guide to Separating from a Difficult Mother. Karen, welcome here to CT Style.
Thank you.
It's great to have you on the show. You're from Newtown, and you currently live in New London, Connecticut, so great to have you on, best-selling author here live in studio. So to preface the book, tell us a little bit about your personal situation, kind of what inspired you to write the book.
Well, I watched my mother have a difficult relationship with her mother, and at a certain point I started to have a lot of the same issues and went for therapy and read all kinds of books and kind of felt like there was something missing in terms of not being able to feel the way I wanted to feel. And so I went to life coach school, and I learned how to connect my thoughts and my emotions, and I realized that I could take responsibility for myself in this relationship and take responsibility for my emotions. Individual. Yes, and not be enmeshed with my mom. Because I think that's what ends up happening is that mothers and daughters have a tendency to make each other responsible for each other's emotions.
Because there's such a strong bond when you think about it. It's such a delicate relationship that's it's so connected between a mother and a daughter, even if it's a somewhat volatile situation or relationship.
Right, and so a mother will tend to say something like, "Oh, you make mommy happy," or "You've made mommy mad." I mean, and that's obviously when they're young, but that continues on, and then daughters will then say things like, "Oh, my mother drives me crazy."
Sure.
Well, technically you drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, as an individual. But I think it's very interesting how you've taken something that's happened personally in your life and throughout the people around you, but you've been able to put a positive twist on it, and you're trying to help other people. So what can people learn from the book, either if they're in a strenuous relationship with their mother or their daughter, or if they have a good relationship and they just want to make it a little bit better?
Well, I think the main thing that the book does is it gives lots of tools that you can use by yourself. Your mother doesn't have to be involved, and that's good news for a lot of women because they don't want to have to deal with their mom, while they're doing it.
To bring her into the situation.
Right, yeah. So there are a lot of tools that allow women to take a look inside at what their thoughts actually are, and then ask themselves, does this thought actually serve me in my life? Does it feel good for me to be angry, let's say, at my mom?
And is it helping you as a person?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And it's great because you actually have personal coaching that you have available on your website that people can check out. Brand new services. So tell us all about that.
Well, I have a new product, I guess, or program, if you want to call it that. It's called the Liberty Sessions, and basically I help women take the story that they've been telling themselves about themselves and their mom that is probably unconscious to them, but is making them feel bad, and then we rewrite it together. So they have a new story.
Putting a positive twist on it.
Yeah, and it's not all about, having to be happy all the time. It's about really learning to own all your emotions, whether it's sadness or happiness.
Your perspective.
Yeah.
Owning it.
Owning it. Totally owning it, yeah.
I love it. Again, the name of the book is A Peaceful Daughter's Guide to Separation from a Difficult Mother. Make sure you guys check it out online and Amazon as well. And for more information, you can visit her website, kclanderson.com. Karen, thank you so much for joining us here on CT Style. Very interesting topic. We appreciate it, and it's great to always have Connecticut natives here on the show. And coming up, we're going to be playing one of our favorite games,